Nobody even knew he was a free agent. That's how Gilbert Arenas reacted when the news broke. The Los Angeles Lakers had pulled off one of the most surprising moves of the offseason, and the NBA world was left stunned. Marcus Smart, the gritty, fearless defensive anchor who once defined the Boston Celtics' identity, was heading to LA. Yes, that LA. Let that sink in. Marcus Smart is a Los Angeles Laker. For over a decade, Smart was synonymous with Celtics basketball. Toughness, loyalty, heart. And now, he's donning purple and gold. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, Smart intends to sign with the Lakers after completing a buyout with the Washington Wizards. That's right, the former Defensive Player of the Year, the same guy who helped lead the Celtics to the 2022 NBA Finals, is joining a Lakers roster that just added Luka Doncic and is gearing up for a serious title run alongside LeBron James. Let's rewind. Smart's last few seasons have been rough. After being shockingly traded to the Memphis Grizzlies in 2023, he saw minimal action thanks to injuries and, of course, the chaos surrounding Ja Morant. Then came another trade, this time to the Washington Wizards, a franchise buried deep in a rebuild. Injuries continued to plague him, and he played just 15 games. But this isn't a washed-up veteran begging for one last chance. This is Marcus Smart, still hungry, still elite defensively, and now with a chip on his shoulder the size of the Staples Center. Even Gilbert Arenas couldn't believe it. "Nobody knew he was a fucking free agent," he ranted. "Are we having open tryouts?" The reaction was raw, emotional, and, well, hilarious. Arenas wasn't just mad. He was shocked. And let's be honest, that kind of shock only happens when the Lakers make a major move. Because this isn't just about depth. It's not just about defense. It's about identity. Smart brings championship mentality, postseason grit, and elite perimeter defense, something the Lakers were desperately missing when they were swept by the Timberwolves in the first round last season. Smart's arrival also signals something bigger. This Lakers front office isn't done. GM Rob Pelinka may have let Dorian Finney-Smith walk, but he bounced back with huge free agent moves, landing Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton. Now with Smart, the Lakers are adding serious defensive IQ, veteran leadership, and a battle-tested warrior who can guard all 5 positions. And let's not ignore the irony here. Smart, the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics for 9 seasons, is now with their most hated rivals. And Celtics fans, they are not okay. Diehard Boston supporter Bill Simmons posted a now viral reaction online. "Ah, I've gone blind," he wrote, followed by an edited photo of Smart in a Lakers jersey. Celtics Nation was in disbelief. This wasn't just another transaction. This was betrayal, at least from their perspective. But here's the truth. Marcus Smart didn't choose betrayal. He chose legacy. He chose opportunity. He chose a team that's built to win right now. The Lakers now have the pieces. LeBron's still producing, Luka is ready to own the postseason spotlight, add Smart's leadership and defensive prowess, and suddenly LA has a big 3, one that balances flash with grit. And with new head coach J.J. Redick implementing a more modern, motion-heavy offense, Smart becomes even more valuable. He's a connector, a facilitator, the kind of player who turns good teams into great ones. Gilbert Arenas may have joked about gas station pickups, but this was no desperation signing. It was a strategic masterstroke. The Lakers saw a rare opportunity, and they took it. Boston's loss? LA's massive gain. Marcus Smart is a Laker now, and for the first time in years, the defensive pulse of this team isn't just Anthony Davis. It's Smart, too. The NBA should be worried. The Lakers are locked in, and we're only getting started.
There are certain players who come to define a franchise. They're not always superstars. They may never lead the league in scoring or sell the most jerseys, but they leave their mark in a much deeper way, through effort, through loyalty, through heart. For the Boston Celtics, Marcus Smart was that kind of player. He wasn't just another draft pick. He was the emotional engine, the hustle king, the guy who dove on the floor, screamed in huddles, and never backed down from anyone. 9 seasons, one Defensive Player of the Year award, one NBA Finals appearance, and countless moments that defined an era of Celtics basketball. He was the culture. But that era came to an end in 2023 when the Celtics shocked the league by trading Smart to Memphis as part of a deal to bring in Drew Holiday. A move they framed as a step forward. And in some ways it was. Holiday is an all-star, a champion, a great defender in his own right. But what Boston gained in skill, they lost in spirit. This wasn't just about basketball. This was about connection. Smart wasn't just beloved in Boston, he was Boston. Fans wore his jersey with pride. Kids modeled their hustle after him. And when he left, it felt like something sacred had been torn away. So when news broke that Marcus Smart wasn't just moving on, but moving to Los Angeles, the Celtics' most hated, bitter, generational rival, it was like pouring salt into an open wound. Bill Simmons, one of Boston's most loyal voices, couldn't hide his despair, and neither could the rest of Celtics Nation. Social media was flooded with disbelief, sadness, and yes, rage. Because for a fan base that prides itself on loyalty and legacy, this felt like betrayal. But here's the reality Celtics fans don't want to admit. Marcus Smart didn't leave you. You gave him up. Boston traded him, not the other way around. And now that he's choosing to compete for a title in Los Angeles, suddenly he's the villain? This isn't the first time a Celtic has crossed enemy lines, but it might be the most personal. Because Smart didn't leave for money. He didn't leave for fame. He left because the team he gave everything to gave up on him. He left for respect. He left for a chance to win. And the Lakers? They offered him both. Now he's stepping into a locker room that's hungry. LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and Smart, the glue guy, the defensive anchor, the one who's been to the finals and knows what it takes. And maybe, just maybe, he's bringing something more with him, a little extra motivation. You think he doesn't know what Boston fans are saying? You think he didn't see Simmons' meme, the jokes, the traitor talk? Smart's been underestimated his entire career, and that's what makes this next chapter so dangerous for the rest of the league. Because if you give Marcus Smart something to prove, he doesn't fold. He fights, harder than anyone. And now, for the first time ever, he's doing it in purple and gold. The rivalry just got personal again. Celtics versus Lakers isn't just about the banners anymore. It's about heart. It's about loyalty. It's about who treats their warriors like kings and who trades them away like spare parts. And if fate is kind, we'll see these two teams clash under the biggest lights again. Lakers versus Celtics. Smart versus Tatum. LA versus the ghosts of Boston past. Let's be real. If you're a Lakers fan, you love this. Not just because Smart makes your team better, but because you know how much it hurts Boston. And let's face it, revenge never looked so good in gold. Fade to black with text. Chapter 3. The Future in Motion. What's next for the Lakers?
The Los Angeles Lakers didn't just get better by signing Marcus Smart. They sent a message. The message? We're not here to play nice. We're here to win. It's not just about a flashy offseason headline. It's about building a team with grit, talent, experience, and hunger. That's exactly what GM Rob Pelinka is doing, constructing a championship-caliber roster with the urgency of a ticking clock because LeBron James isn't getting any younger. But what makes this Lakers team different from past years? It's not just the stars. It's the balance. Let's break it down. You've got Luka Doncic, arguably one of the top 5 offensive talents in the league, someone who can carry a team through a 7-game series with his scoring and playmaking alone. You've got LeBron James, still defying age, still one of the smartest basketball minds alive. Add in Anthony Davis, DeAndre Ayton providing rebounding and interior presence, and now Marcus Smart, an elite defender and vocal leader. Suddenly the Lakers have both the muscle and the mentality to go deep in the postseason. And don't forget Jake LaRavia, a snaky good pickup who gives them wing versatility and spot shooting. This is no longer a team that needs LeBron to save them every night. This is a team that can beat you in different ways. They can outrun you, out-rebound you, out-defend you. They can grind out a win, and that's what wins in May and June. But one of the most exciting changes this season isn't on the court. It's on the sideline. Enter new head coach J.J. Redick. He's young, sharp, analytical, and most importantly, respected by players. Redick's vision of a fluid, modern offense mixed with Smart's defense and Luka's brilliance gives this team a blueprint unlike any Lakers squad in recent memory. This isn't just a super team, it's a system. And yet, even with the Marcus Smart signing, things aren't fully settled. There's one major question left: Austin Reeves. The 27-year-old fan favorite who broke out over the last 2 seasons could be the next piece to move. According to NBA insider Jake Weinbach, Reeves declined a 4-year, $89.2 million extension, and he's expected to opt out of his deal next summer. That puts the Lakers in a bind. Let him walk and get nothing, or trade him now while his value is high. This isn't just business. This is a potential chemistry hit. Reeves has said he wants to be a Laker for life. He's praised J.J. Redick. He's beloved by the fan base. But the new CBA complicates everything. It punishes high-spending teams. And with LeBron, Luka, and now Smart all commanding big salaries, the Lakers have to make tough decisions. Could Pelinka be quietly shopping Reeves for a bigger piece? Maybe another elite shooter or rim protector to round out the roster? The answer is maybe. One thing's for sure, the Lakers are not finished. They already lost Dorian Finney-Smith by not offering enough. They gave up Jordan Goodwin because Pelinka wouldn't pull the trigger. But in return, they landed Ayton, LaRavia, and Smart, a net win by any measure. And if Reeves does move, expect it to be part of a bigger plan, a splash trade, a chess move, not a panic one. Because this front office isn't playing checkers anymore. They're thinking 5 moves ahead. This is the Lakers we've been waiting for. A team not just built on stars, but on vision. A team not just collecting talent, but building an identity. From Marcus Smart's arrival to the Luka-LeBron dynamic, from J.J. Redick's fresh coaching mind to the calculated roster tweaks ahead, this is a franchise that knows its window is now. They've got the pieces, they've got the hunger. And with Smart locking down the perimeter, Luka cooking on offense, and LeBron chasing one more ring, the Lakers are no longer a team with potential. They are a team with purpose. Watch out, NBA. The Lakers are back, and this time, it's all business.